Hey everybody, how's it going? And welcome back to Copper Jacket TV. So we got another pretty troubling one today. And of course, it's out of the state of California, where they just keep coming up with new ways to infringe on your rights. This one is so bad though, it will put you in the poorhouse. I mean, it will completely bankrupt you, and you're not even the one who did anything wrong. So let's talk about what's going on here. This video is proud to be sponsored by American Hartford Gold. Listen, if there is one thing that those of us in the firearms community understand, it's that you cannot rely on the government for your protection. Not with your life, and especially not with your wealth. Look, throughout our lifetime, the dominance of the US dollar was unquestioned, but that may be changing. As we face unprecedented inflation, the world's biggest economies are ditching the dollar for the yen. Banks are failing left and right, and the government is discussing a total control of all of your money with the new digital dollar. Don't let your life savings become a casualty of failing corporations or currency wars. Now is the time to call the only precious metal dealer that I trust, American Hartford Gold. They'll show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your wealth portfolio with physical gold and silver. With the finest products, amazing customer service, and a buyback commitment. American Hartford Gold has a 5-star rating from thousands of reviews and an A+ from the Better Business Bureau. American Hartford Gold supports content like this that is committed to bringing you the truth. Tell them I sent you, and they'll give you up to $5,000 of free silver on your first order. So call them now. Click the link in the description or call 866-856-2507. That's 866-856-2507, or text COPPER to 65532. Again, that's 866-856-2507, or text COPPER to 65532. Okay, so let's go and talk about what's going on here. So I'm sure at least most of you remember in California back in 2016, there was Proposition 63. Now, Prop 63 was basically this massive gun control package. I mean, there is nothing about your rights that this proposition did not touch. It was so bad that we gave it names like Gunpocalypse or Gunmageddon. As a matter of fact, I remember so many sleepless nights driving up and down the state of California trying to get people not to vote for this, because this was a proposition that the people voted for. And unfortunately, just given the political composition of the cities in that state, they really do control pretty much everything, and everybody else is kind of left out. So Prop 63 passes, it creates a whole ton of headaches. Now, Prop 63 is exactly what we're talking about today, because as part of Prop 63, if you get 55% of the legislative vote in favor, you can make changes and amendments to parts of that proposition. So they can actually take parts of new laws that were created and they can change them. And that's exactly what they're doing here. And they're making it even worse. So I remember that people were up in arms when they found out that Prop 63 gave you only 5 days to report a firearm lost or stolen. 5 days, that's all you had. And if you didn't know at that point that they were lost or stolen, then you were the one that was in trouble. Well, guess what? They've decided to pull that out now, and they are making amendments to it through Senate Bill 1038, which is actually already passed in a vast majority the Senate Judiciary Committee. So this is actually going to a vote now. But here's the thing. This new SB 1038 takes that 5 days and makes it 48 hours. 48 hours to report something lost or stolen. I mean, an infinitely shorter time to report something lost or stolen. But to me, that, as bad as that is, that's not even the main story here. The main story is the punishment if you don't report it lost or stolen within that time period. So get this. For your first offense, it's actually not even a criminal offense from everything that I read. It's just simply a civil offense. But it's a civil offense assessed with a penalty of $3,000 per day that you didn't report it. $3,000. That's just your first offense, obviously. If there's more than one, that's going to be another offense. But for your first offense, $3,000 per day. That means, let's say that something gets stolen from you, right? Maybe you have a case that you keep, everything in, and it's all nice and tidy and stuff. Somebody at the range steals something you don't know. You lock it up, you padlock it, you take it home. It's, considered California legal in this container or whatever, and you put that to the side, and you don't check it, right, for a while. Somebody at the range does something stupid, that gets put into evidence, and now they know that they've had it for, let's say, like a month. They go through the FFL, they find out that it's yours, you never reported it lost or stolen, but it's been sitting in their evidence cage for the past 30 days, right? So they know that you at least haven't had it for the past 30 days because they've had it for 30 days. That is $90,000 in civil penalties that you will assess on that. $90,000 in 1 month based on this new law. And you only had 48 hours to figure out that this thing is gone and report it to the authorities. I think the second offense is $5,000 per day, and the third offense is going to be $10,000 per day. So 1 month would be 300 grand. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. I didn't see anything in there. Maybe I missed it, but I didn't see anything in there about maximums or anything like that. Maybe $3,000 per day with a maximum of 20,000. No, it just, that's it. $3,000 per day. That's what it says. I mean, that would basically just take you from a standard person who didn't do anything wrong to somebody who would be losing absolutely everything. And they come for stuff in California. So to me, basically what we've said, or what they're doing here with this law, is they're trying to create an amendment to make you the bad guy. So you got your stuff taken from you, right? You either lost it, which would suck, and I don't think that too many people probably do that unless it's a boating accident. Or two, somebody actually took it from you without your knowledge, but somehow you have to come up with or you have to figure that out within that 48-hour time period. Either way, you're the victim twice. So California made you the victim twice. First off, somebody takes your property. Second, California comes and takes the rest of it after they assess their civil penalty against you. I don't know about you, but I couldn't absorb a few days of that, let alone however long it takes them to figure out that it's yours and that it was gone to begin with. That would be absolutely terrible. So again, this is just one of the things that's currently making its way through that looks like it has a good chance of passing. It was a 4-1 vote in the judiciary, in the Senate judiciary in the state of California. So if that tells you anything right there, that means that they believe that they actually have the right to do this, to create that 48 hours. It's not 2 days. It says specifically 48 hours. So regardless, this, oh my gosh, it's just another thing that California is doing to go after the wrong people. The law-abiding person. The law-abiding person is the one that's going to get taken up by this. And I wanted to share that with you so that maybe you can make a phone call, maybe you can send an email, maybe you can complain to the right person and tell them, hey, stop making me the bad guy here. So anyway, I want to thank you all very much for watching. Please send those emails. Please make those phone calls and let them know that you do not support SB 1038. I want to thank you all very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please like, subscribe. You guys have a great day.